Has your dungeon master ever given you a magic item in D&D and then immediately regretted it? Here's how it happened to me. This little cutie is a plushie of power. It's our take on the figurines of wondrous power, but instead of, a little figurine that turns into a monster or into an animal, it was what if plushies. So for the mimic plushie of power, there's a few things that you get from it, besides the fact that you can throw it down and then turn it into a mimic that fights alongside you. The first is that while attuned to it, you gain a +2 bonus to charisma, which is pretty good across the board. But it also gives you the shape changer ability, so that way, like a changeling or a mimic, you can basically change your shape into just about anything you want. Now, despite this being a mimic who can only turn into objects, in order to make it a little bit more useful for players, and this is where I maybe screwed up a little bit, is that you could only turn into humanoids. So it literally gives you the abilities of a shape changer. I had given this to my party, and they had, of course, given it to their paladin because charisma. And in the first settlement that they came to along the story and the path that we were going on, one of the characters, who was a Minotaur fighter, knew that her family was around this area and were keeping an eye out for her. And she's like, just in case we run into any of them, y'all be ready for just about anything. And so the paladin was like, hey, this new plushie I got lets you turn into anything that you want. So you can just have it until we get through here, and that way you can change yourself and then they will never recognize you. This happened like 5 minutes after I had given them the plushie of power, and I was devastated. Share some of your stories of when a DM gave you a magic item and then you instantly made them regret it. And let us know in the comments what you think about this plushie of power, and know that we have many, many more. What would you like to see next?